Right now, you are programming your own reality. Everything that's happening to you at this moment isn't just a coincidence, it's the result of how you think, feel, and perceive this world. Why does everything go smoothly for some people, while others seem to drown in problems? Why is it that some people consistently ride the wave of success, while others seem to be stuck in a never-ending Groundhog Day? This answer has already been proven by science and shows that reality responds to your state of being. The double-slit experiment in quantum physics confirms this. This experiment demonstrates that if a quantum particle is not being observed, it can exist simultaneously in different possible states. But as soon as an observer is introduced, the particle immediately chooses one of its potential states. Now, think about it. If the tiniest particles in the universe behave this way, what stops this principle from working in your own life? Right now, you're going to find out how your reality is actually created. Why are emotions more important than thoughts? And how can you literally reset your life by changing your inner state? Are you ready? Then buckle up. Today we are breaking the boundaries of ordinary perception. Part 1, the quantum field of the reality matrix. Reality is not something rigid and unchangeable. It's more like modeling clay, which changes its shape under the influence of thoughts and emotions. Scientists have long since proven that the observer affects the behavior of particles. But there's another important point: your state of being locks certain events into place in your life. You know, sometimes it happens that everything goes wrong from the very morning. You are late somewhere, something breaks, maybe someone yells at you. On the contrary, your day goes perfectly. And you've probably noticed that this isn't just a coincidence, but a reflection of your inner state. Your brain is like an antenna tuning into a certain frequency. And if a person is tuned into problems, they start seeing them everywhere. But if they are tuned into opportunities, those also seem to appear on their own. That's why some people always succeed, while others constantly face difficulties because they've simply locked themselves onto a certain frequency. So, does this mean you can consciously change your life? Yes. But the only question is how to manage this process correct. Let's figure it out. Part 2, how can you control reality through your states? Your brain doesn't just think, it generates powerful vibrations. It creates electromagnetic waves that interact with the outside world. This means it's not the thoughts themselves, but their emotional charge that determines what happens next. Here's a simple example. Think back to a time when you were in a resourceful state. Everything went smoothly, people smiled at you, and opportunities seemed to appear on their own. That's not a coincidence. It's the result of you emitting the frequency you needed. Now, let's look at a different situation. You're irritated, nervous, and your whole day goes wrong. Why? Because your state locks certain events around you into place. The takeaway: if you want to change your reality, it's not enough to just think positively. You need to actually feel as if what you desire has already happened. Not, I want to be successful, but I am already successful. And this works like a magnet. Emotions are energy. The more intensely you experience them, the faster the world responds to them. Part 3, how exactly can you tune yourself into the right state? It's simple. Switch your emotions through your body, images, and actions. Body emotion. Try right now to sit slouched, cross your arms and frown. Do you feel your mood dropping? Now sit up straight, take a deep breath, smile for no reason, and in 30 seconds you feel different. The body affects emotion. Emotions. Imagine that you've already achieved what you want. Not just a picture in your head, but the feeling: where are you, what's around you, and what are you experiencing? The brain doesn't distinguish between real experience and vivid imagination. This method is often used by athletes, actors, and entrepreneurs. Actions, emotions. Want confidence? Act like a confident person. Speak clearly, move freely. Need calmness? Slow down your speech, your breathing, your movements. First you act, then the state follows. Conclusion: your state isn't mysticism or magic, it's a skill. You can switch yourself into the desired state right now. And how will this be connected to real changes in your life? Let's figure out how your state changes your reality. Imagine two people. One is tense, full of doubt, and thinks, I'm a failure and nothing will work out for me. The other is confident, calm, and moves through life with the sense that everything is as it should be and things are coming together harmoniously for him. And these two people can both find themselves in the exact same situation, but the results will be completely different. Why? Because your state determines your perception. The first person only sees problems in this situation, while the second sees opportunities. The first won't even notice a chance that's right in front of him, but the second will instantly spot it and seize it. And this isn't just psychology, it's a real mechanism for perceiving life and the world. The brain filters information according to the principle of what's important is what I see. If a person is focused on failure, the brain will only show them failure. But if they're focused on success, it will find ways to achieve it. That's why you need to change your reality, not through external circumstances, but through your inner state. But how do you keep your state stable, not just for a few minutes? Repetition reinforces your state. Our feelings and emotions are like muscles. If you train the desired states every day, eventually they will become natural for you. Recall them, experience them, and strengthen them again and again. The more often you feel happiness, joy, and confidence, the easier it becomes to reproduce them. Your environment amplifies this effect. You can work on your state by yourself, but if you're surrounded by people who are always whining, complaining, and expecting failure, your brain will start to adapt to them. Try to make sure that your environment includes people who live the way you want to live. Even if it's just books, videos, or online communities, they shape your perception. Physics, body plus emotion. Change your posture, your movements, and your speech tempo, and your state will change on its own. Get used to living in the body of someone who already has everything you want, and you won't have to wait for the right state to come by itself. Create it yourself. And now, the most interesting question: is there scientific evidence that all of this works? Let's figure it out. Scientific evidence that your state changes your reality. Masaru Emoto's experiments with water, where the Japanese researcher showed everyone how water changes its structure. Water changes its structure under the influence of emotions, words, and intention. Water that was spoken to with beautiful and kind words formed beautiful and harmonious crystals.
This water was told, "Thank you."
But under the influence of aggression, the structures became chaotic, broken, and fragmented.
You disgust me.
Now remember that the human body is made up of more than 80% water, changing brain function through emotions. Joe Dispenza's research shows that the brain does not distinguish between real experiences and vivid mental images with emotions. And if you sincerely feel gratitude, joy, and confidence, your neural connections are rewired and you literally become a new, better version of yourself. The placebo effect is one of the most powerful examples of how consciousness changes its reality through belief, when the body actually heals, because the brain believes in that healing. This is not just psychology, it's our biochemistry. And shifting your state is not just about mood, it's a truly effective tool that changes your body, your brain, and as a result, your life. But how can you use this in everyday life? Let's look at some real-life examples. How can you change your state and speed up your results? By now, you already understand that your emotions shape your reality. But the main problem that can arise is, how do you maintain this state consistently? You can work on mindfulness for years, but there is a faster way. I created the Kovalev Mineral. This is a tool that helps activate and anchor resourceful states, reduce emotional chaos, and synchronize with the flow. How does it work? The mineral affects a person's energy field, helping to align and raise your frequencies, freeing you from your internal interferences. To put it in perspective, the Kovalev Mineral works like a key to a lock that has long been closed. Imagine that within your body, there are doors to your health, to your energy, to your inner harmony. But over time, these doors have closed due to stress, an unhealthy lifestyle, or fatigue. And the mineral, as if it fits these doors, gently opens them. And your body begins to heal itself. It brings balance to you, your consciousness, body, soul, mind, and your energy field. And when all of this is balanced, you very easily and naturally enter a state of confidence, calm, happiness, joy. and abundance. Why is this important? Because your reality reflects your inner state. The more stable you are inside, the easier it is to create a stable, harmonious life. If you want to feel the difference and speed up your transformation, follow the link in the description. Thank you, friends. See you soon. Subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and leave your comment. Thank you.